I'm creating a master list of other Black women that are on YouTube speaking about endometriosis because I'm sure you know it's very, 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 very borderline impossible to find people within our community speaking on endo or adeno when you're just up with your own thoughts in your own body and you can't escape. This would be a great thing to turn to. I'm having fun connecting with the other endo girlies that I'm finding. I'm trying to make sure to drop a comment as I watch these videos because I don't have time to watch every single video as if they get added to the playlist, but I go back and I watch them. I have a natural hair video coming out soon. If you're like, bitch, shut up and take off your bonnet. I have a natural hair video coming out soon. It's me again. Guess what I'm here to do? I'm gonna put that right there. I'm here to complain again. Because why am I awake? Why am I awake? It's 5 o'clock. If you know, you know. But these are like normal hours for me at this point. Would I like to be asleep? Yeah, that'd be great. But I think I'm gonna call this like Endo Insomnia. Endo Insomniacs, you already know. I'm surprised I'm not in tears. Usually, sometimes I'm in tears by this point. Especially because I overdid it last night. I overdid it yesterday with the exercise. Mind you, all I did was walk. All I did was walk for an hour. And that was enough to start me down a spiral. I was having a good time too. I have an amazing gym playlist. I started the playlist and I was like, God, I'm a genius. I know how to make a good time. I know how to make a vibe. And I just couldn't help. I have a walking pad, so I got on that thing and I started strutting my stuff. I knew I was doing too much, but it didn't matter. I'm queasy. The giant light in my face isn't doing much for me either. But I've been up for an hour. I know because I work in furniture, I kind of have to know some facts about sleeping. And I know that if you're awake for longer than 30 minutes, you're supposed to get up. It's like get up and go do something else. I used to do that. But it honestly just encouraged me to garden in the middle of the night. If I am feeling the need to garden in the middle of the night, that's a sign. That's a sign from my body that things are not right. But I already knew that. So yeah, anyways, it's almost 6 a.m. and this is a normal schedule. Um I had the midnight shift while I was off by 11. So I was asleep by midnight. The headache that I was having during that shift, I was just feeling like trash, bro. The first 3 hours were fine. And then just so inflamed. The joint inflammation, that shit is horrible. How do I get touch sensitivity from my own self? You mean I can't touch my own self? I can't place my own body weight on myself? How does that even make sense? Whatever. I usually like to take my bonnet off. I had it off and I just put it back on. I've been getting a lot of single strand knots with these mini twists, but causes tension, even just a little bit. I yank it so that it's nice and loose, but alas, it doesn't matter. We have such great lives. I never wanted to make this channel all about freaking endometriosis, bro. I wish I didn't even know what endometriosis was. I miss my whole life. But alas, fuck it, we bomb. It's already 6 o'clock, so I might as well start my day. And then I'll probably have a second nap around, or a second sleep around noon. How's my quality of sleep though? So, even though this has been frustrating me like hell, I would love to sleep through the night. But apparently adults don't really do that anyways. I've been getting a solid 5 hours before I'm wakened, and then you wake up and your brain starts to take account of your body, and you're like, how does this feel? How does this feel? How does this feel? And like you're trying to stop it because like I know if I start doing that, then I'm not gonna fall back asleep, and I just want to fall back asleep so badly. Don't be working, and it don't be working. I'm sitting on my massage gun. I love massage guns. This one's okay because I had a headache and I used it on my head. I usually use it on my yeah lower body, whatever part needs it. I'm tired. I got muscle fatigue. It hurts to hold this phone up, this camera up. This is a super attractive angle. Am I ever gonna post this? Honestly, probably yes. Thank you for watching my last video. I put a lot of love into it, and I hope that you're able to learn a little something or feel seen. I could have put on night mode, but I'll just leave it as is. I'm creating a master list of other Black women that are on YouTube speaking about endometriosis because I'm sure you know it's very, 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 very borderline impossible to find people within our community speaking on endo or adeno, and they can just feel so isolating. It's nice to have like really anyone talking about it when it comes to race, like just to be reminded that you're like, I don't know, one of millions of women going through it, but like when your own community has no idea what it is or is not interested, or like my family is not that interested. My sister is probably my only supporter within my family. Let me think. When it comes to endo, I would say probably yes. And it's kind of hard. He used to frustrate me that like my brother would kind of like be a brother and like try and clown me like, oh, because you have a chronic illness. So it's like just because you don't know what it is, like I'm not gonna sit here and justify myself. Maybe if it were something else, then I would want to play the brother sister thing, but I don't. And I'm not going to force you to care, force you to see me. To be honest, I didn't even tell a lot of my family when I started this journey. I didn't tell a lot of my family when I got my first surgery. I haven't told a lot of family I'm having my second surgery and hysterectomy. I've been dealing with this whole endo journey by myself. My sissy, love her to bits, but she lives in a different state. And I don't speak with my parents for good reasons, so it's like a lot. My grandmother, she cares, but she's a grandmother. She went through worse. So it's like, also, I think it's a little awkward for her because they weren't allowed to talk about periods. I remember I asked her a few years ago, like, hey, why did you have a hysterectomy? And yeah, like, why did you decide to do that? Just trying to gather information about her history. And she kind of let me know that we didn't really talk about that. So. um, so I think that I'm trying to center that is probably the reason rather than, I don't know, it could be very easy to victimize yourself when you're in a chronic illness situation. Because realistically, nobody is going to understand unless they are in it. But I don't know, when it comes to family, I think it's very like hit or miss. They'll either be the closest or the farthest away. I'm very lucky though because of the people that I do have physically around me, they showed up for me. That made me feel really good. My best friend, man, I made a new friend. That girl, she showed up for me. I love that bitch. I miss that bitch. I miss that bitch real, real bad. She also has endometriosis, we still talk, so no worries. Um, and my man, where would I be without him? Isn't that scary to say as a woman? It's a scary position to be in as a woman. I know that I'm not 100% reliant on him. I'm an independent gal. I make my own money, and I just have a very independent nature. I'm always like, I could do bad by myself, but you kind of can't notice how much you're depending on someone. And then you start to think about, well, bitch, I miss our old relationship when I could just be like a regular partner and not feel like I'm your fucking dependent. It's not all that bad, but it can start to feel that bad when you spend most of your time in bed and most of the outings are done without you. Like if it's a quick grocery trip, I may not go. He takes the dog out more than I do. He always takes out the trash. He physically goes to work. I don't leave the house. Now that I have taken a semester off of school, I do not leave the house. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this anymore. But I think I am up for the day. I might take a bath. I was supposed to take a bath right before bed, but when I tell you I was so inflamed and a lot of pain, all I could do was immediately lay down. I'm having fun connecting with the other endo girlies that I'm finding within my diaspora, and I'm trying to make sure to drop a comment as I watch these videos because I'm I created that playlist and I'm still creating that playlist, and I don't have time to watch every single video as if they get added to the playlist, but I go back and I watch them, especially during times like this. So when you're just up with your own thoughts in your own body and you can't escape, um, this would be a great thing to turn to. It has been so therapeutic, more than I ever thought it would be. It's been so therapeutic. And just getting that sense of community in the comment sections, because not everyone is still active on their YouTube channel, but every once in a while someone will respond like, hey, I'm so glad that you got what you needed out of it. I'm so happy that you found your way here, and we could just have a quick chat about, it sucks that we're going through this, but I don't know. I want this community to flesh itself out. I want it to be easier to access. I don't want it to be all about endometriosis, but I can say that about my own life, right? But because there's so much intersectionality when it comes to Black women in healthcare, Black women in pain, bro, are we allowed to be in pain? I love to complain, so this Black woman is going to let you know that she's in pain. I love to complain. Life is too long. Wait, or too short? Both. I mean, I'm a doer. I'm a doer in every sense of the word, but I'm also going to complain while I'm doing it. I'm not only a doer, but I'm a bit of a perfectionist. So if I'm going to do it and I'm going to do it well, then you're going to hear how badly it sucks. um, yeah, that's that. I have a natural hair video coming out soon. If you're like, bitch, shut up and take off your bonnet. I have a natural hair video coming out soon. I'm going to take these down, and I'm thinking about reinstalling them. I was thinking about reinstalling them immediately, but actually, no, I'm going to wear this twist out for my trip next weekend. Going back to Cali. Bitch, I'm tired. I do not feel like traveling. Oh my god, I hate traveling. But I'm going back home and I'm going to see my cousin for the first time in 20 years. So it will be worth it. It will be worth it. And for that, I'm excited. I'm going to wear this twist out during that week, and then I'll probably wash it on the week back. My lips is looking rough. They're looking a little crusty. All right. Good night. I'm probably going to edit this and throw it up immediately. I'm trying to edit. I've been trying to edit this damn video since Christmas. I was going to delete it, but I'm like, let me just calm down and see. Let me just calm down and see if I have the energy for it. I think I do, but all of the videos have to re-download from iCloud. So it may be a little bit of a moment, but I have 2 days off, so I'm gonna try and get it done before Friday. All right, ladies, you wanna keep that image like this? I don't really know that I get. I see I told y'all I was gonna like this, ladies. Good night.